Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to Tasty Memories. On this episode, I'm going to show you how to make chocolate raspberry truffles that are so decadent, and they're inspired by my favorite show ever, I Love Lucy, because Lucille Ball is like my idol. She's funny, sassy, and she could fit a lot of balls in her mouth. Chocolate balls. I know what you thought there. One of my favorite I Love Lucy episodes is when Lucy and Ethel decide to work in a chocolate factory and a lot of chaos happens. But anyway, every time I watch that, I crave chocolate truffles. So I'm going to make some today, but this time infused with some raspberry flavor. So let's start with that first. So I have some chopped up raspberries here. You can use raspberry jam, but I didn't have any. So I'm just going to heat this on a pan for a little while. And to sweeten it, I'm going to add just a little bit of honey. So now you see it's broken down into this sort of sauce. That's when you know it's ready. Turn off the flame and we're going to strain it. And that way it captures all the seeds and other textures. If you like that, you can add that in all together. But I like a really smooth truffle. And now you should have a nice smooth raspberry sauce just like this. And now it's time to make the ganache, which is a mixture of heavy cream and chocolate. So the first thing, you want to heat your heavy cream, not to the point of a boil, but just under a simmer. You will start to see tiny little bubbles around the edges, and you know that's ready. Turn off the flame, and we're going to pour that into our chocolate. So in a heat-proof bowl, I just added some chocolate. I have a mixture of semi-sweet and unsweetened just because we have some honey in the raspberry sauce. And you just want to chop it up. I don't like to use the chips because they have stabilizers on them. So get some good quality chocolate, chop it up, and then just add the heavy cream. And you're going to let it sit there just for a couple seconds to start melting the chocolate. And then we can stir it. Now, ooh. It's all melty. Now it's gonna look, I'm not gonna lie, like crap. But trust me, you're just gonna keep mixing it. It'll come together and look so shiny and glossy. You just wanna swim in it. And there, look at that lusciousness. So this might take a few minutes. And if you see that you still have some chunks and that's not completely melting, it's cooled down, you could just pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, give it a stir, you should be good to go. And now we're gonna add our raspberry sauce. And I'm going to add another flavor since I really love the combination of chocolate, raspberry, and almonds. Instead of actual almonds or almond extract, I'm going to add a little amaretto, just a little bit. And some for me. Liquid candy. And that is ready. I'm going to give it a taste. So now we're going to let this cool. You can transfer it to a metal bowl so that the heat can disperse better, or you can move it to a flatter surface. But I'm just going to leave it in here, let it cool down a little bit before I put it in the fridge. Place it in the fridge, and we'll pull it out when it's nice and firm. So it's been about an hour. Our ganache has firmed up and it's ready for us to roll into little balls. I've already started. See my chocolate palms. So all you have to do is take a melon baller or a teaspoon, scoop some up, put it in your hands. Now you don't have to worry about it being perfectly round. Remember, it's supposed to resemble the truffles that you find in ground, you know, the fungus. So go ahead, be rustic. Truffles are all rolled out. I put them in some parchment paper. I'm going to place them back in the fridge for about 10 minutes and then we'll roll them in some cocoa powder. Now our truffles are ready to roll around in the cocoa powder. I use unsweetened because I don't like my sweets too sweet, if that makes any sense to you. But you could add anything you like, or you could roll them in nuts, you know, balls and nuts, all up to you. So just grab your truffle, place in the cocoa powder, roll it around. and then place it on some parchment or wax paper. And there you go, just keep going. Now you could package this like Lucy and Ethel, but I'm just gonna take a bite. So melts in your mouth, delicious. That hint of raspberry and amaretto, delicious. Chocoholics, it's dangerous stuff right here. Watch out, okay? But please try this and send us any pictures of your results and have fun. Use any flavors you'd like, roll them in nuts like I said, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.